Okay, mad as hell and not going to take it anymore. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. Okay, that's what everybody's saying. Not everybody. Some people are saying I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. Well, you know what I'm mad as hell at? And I am going to take it some more because you know what? I don't have any control over it. I'm mad as hell at people who aren't mad as hell. Who aren't mad as hell and not going to take it anymore. I'm mad as hell at the IRS. Why am I mad at as hell at the IRS? Because they're nothing but a gang of thieves. But you know what? I'm more mad at those people who are not mad as hell at the IRS and are willing to take what they bring down. The IRS, you know what they do? Besides the plundering of the fruits of your labor every day and every hour and every minute that you're working, you know what else they do? Well, if they decide they want to plunder you more and take more of what you got, they'll send notices of levies to your bank. They'll send notices of levies to your employers. I'm mad as hell at those people who will take your money and turn it over to them. I'm mad as hell at the banks who will take your money and turn it over to them. I'm mad as hell as anybody in this country that doesn't stand up and say, I'm mad as hell about the income tax, that the income tax is an abomination, it's an instrument of slavery, and it should be ended. We ended slavery in this country after the war between the states, but we've replaced it with state-owned slavery, state-sponsored slavery. The state owns your body. They own every hour of your labor that you work. Of course, if you're an indigent, depraved parasite on society, the state will reward you at the expense of the slaves that the state owns. So I'm mad as hell at these people. Yeah, I'm mad as hell at all the people that just sit back quietly and don't do anything about it. All you little, what do you call them, sheeple? When you let the IRS, you won't even ask the IRS to show you the law that makes you liable for an income tax. Nope. And you know what? You're the one that goes to your employer and says, hey, look, I'm a tax slave. Take my money out of my check. I'm mad as hell at you people. But you know who else I'm mad as hell at? Those people who sit on a jury who convict people who did nothing more than protect their property from the thieving hands of the IRS. No, there's plenty of things I'm mad as hell about. We're just starting with this. Just starting with the IRS. That's the first thing I'm mad as hell. And you can hear the dog in the background. The dog is mad as hell too. Okay? And the dog's not going to take it anymore. Now, what else am I mad as hell at? The Social Security Ponzi scheme. I'm as mad as hell at that. You know, people drawing the money out of this Social Security trust fund, supposed trust fund, they think that they're getting their money back. You know what they're getting? Stolen money from their children and their grandchildren. It's a Ponzi scheme. You know what happened to the money that they put in? It was stolen from them. You see the dog's mad as hell too, all right? Lots of people are getting mad as hell, and dogs are getting mad as hell, and they're not going to take it anymore. But you know what? What do we hear from the politicians? They talk about a Social Security trust fund. They don't talk about Social Security as being a Ponzi scheme. They don't talk about telling the people, guess what? Sorry, guess what? Social Security has always been a welfare redistribution program. You know, the money that was taken from you when you started working, well, that money wasn't put away for you in a trust fund. That money was given to somebody else. See, a welfare program. So that was a generational transfer of labor. Yeah, it would have been nice if they would have put that money. Oh, some folks say there's a trust fund. When these politicians talk about a trust fund, such gimmickry, trust fund. IOUs are called a trust fund. One branch of the government is saying, I owe you the other branch of the government, and that's a trust fund.